Chapter 16 Captured. Vlad's house was silent and seemed to be empty. The house was waiting for the arrival of a most important guest. Outside, the wind brushed up against the windows and made an eerie, squeaky creaking sound. If one paid close enough attention, they swore they heard soft breathing from something unseen. An air of restlessness danced about. This eerie restlessness was broken by a popping sound. Blue Blood made himself apparent. He glanced around the house for a second, first in impatience and then bafflement. Hello? Vladimir? Did you handle those pesky phantoms and company for me yet? I ain't imagining no, he yelled. I can hardly wait any longer, for soon the word is ours. If you take care of them, we can move on with no problem. My spot that turned them to points only lasts a week, and you know this. We need to move along. Now! Silence met his frustration for a moment before he stepped aside to allow popping sound and a flash to momentarily blind him. Seconds later, a group made themselves obvious. Sam, Rainbow Dash, Maddie, and Jack appeared. There was now an empty spot next to Sam that had a pitch-black burn mark on the floor, much like what happened when Blue Blood tried the teleportation spell for the first time. It was the spot that Tucker once resided in. Rainbow sighed. Thanks that the invisibility spell from Twilight didn't last long. You could have messed with him longer, she said. Prince stared wordlessly in shock for a moment before he laughed cruelly. Please, you haven't even goddamn fun with you. At least Vlad did one thing right. No matter, I was going to dispose of him anyways. You would never catch up with me. And every point paused as the floor began to shake, as if it were an earthquake. Someone might have suggested it was until angry screams and yells accompanied the shaking. Blue Blood turned abruptly to see the doors of Vlad's home burst open and be thrown aside as they were nothing more than pesky driftwood as ponies stampeded in. Blue Blood stared in terror. Another point pointed at him. There he is! He's just gonna turn us into ponies! Get him! Blue Blood turned back to his enemies, who ran out the way of the mob and waved as he was about to be trampled. He immediately teleported away from the area. He moved himself to the Phantom Portal and ran in, feeling safer where goals were under his control and he was not going to be attacked. Being that there was no ground below him, he did not feel the vibrations of a large horde coming towards him again. Twilight Sparkle, Spike, Pinkie Pie, and Jess floated a little ways away and watched the scene unfolding calmly. Blue Blood's ears pricked as he began to hear increasingly louder screams, shouts, and ghostly moans approaching. He turned to see all the ghosts he had previously taken over completely free of his control, banded with more ghosts, all of which looked like they wanted to kill him. How? Not again! Blue Blood would teleport again, this time to in front of the portal to Equestria. He did not think about the fact that no guards were waiting for him inside the portal and rushed in as his last resort. It happened so suddenly to him that he could hardly tell what just happened. All of a sudden, a numb feeling was in his horn and suddenly felt like he'd even fallen off. Panicked, he looked to the floor and stared in mortification. A still glowing white unicorn horn was lying beside him, or before him. Some magic surrounded it, picked it up, and placed it into a bag. As he looked up, his eyes falling it mutually, he saw a guard running off with it. He hardly realized what was going on anymore. No doubt Celestia was staring solemnly at him. You are under arrest, Prince Blue Blood of Ketelat, for charges of murder, multiple counts of assault, multiple uses of the illegal mind control spell, conspiracy, multiple attempted murders, and failure to comply with authorities. You have the right to remain silent, and Celestia found that she did not need more words, as Blue Blood had fainted. Guards shook their heads and took the unconscious criminal away. Moments later, multiple ponies and a dragon who had contributed to the rest came through the portal. Prince Celestia smiled. I must thank you all for your help. We'll be forever indebted. I would like to proclaim that the Fenton family, as well as Samantha Manson and Target Foley, are now official citizens of the question for their deeds. I'm sure we'll have some ceremony later for it. But right now, how did you think the game captured like this? She asked. Tucker smiled. You'll see as the fly was taken down. We knew that eventually Blue Blood would return to Fly's house to see if he had done his job. So Twilight, who managed to penetrate and accomplish bugging invisibility spells just to require, decided to test it. She made us go and fence for a short period of time and taught me to teleport, which wasn't easy, but I did it. I got my PD's film rolling as soon as Blue Blood appeared. I caught him saying what he said he did, and what Flat did, and what he intended. I teleported away at that moment and showed up to Remedy Park's public. No sooner did he get the word, Sam continued, did enraged mob opponents come after him. He panicked and went to the ghost zone, where he thought he had a place to hide among the ghosts he took over. Twilight smirked. He was dead wrong. While the others went with Tucker, we went to the far frozen. I knew I could reverse the spells of facts if I had enough help, and the hardy ghosts of that region of the ghost zone were more than happy to help. So I reversed the spell, and upon explanation, a mob also formed there to guard the blue blood. Right after I managed to undo the spell was when I had Spike send you a letter to prepare yourself in Sweet Apple Acres, assuming that was the next place he would go. We just outsmarted him, that's all, she finished. Celestia grinned. I knew you were all clever. Prince Blueblood will be given a trial in court, but we have more than enough proof to convict him of the crimes he's committed. Once convicted, his throne will be turned over to Sakura to make a potent and extremely rare potion that can restore Lady Strawberry Blossom's horn, and ultimately, her magic. Hers would have been put back if it was so cracked and torn apart by the end. There was no saving it. If Blue Blood was not convicted guilty, his horn will be put back, and you all know and I know that won't happen. For the moment, the horn is going to cancel out for storage until the trial and ruling is over. Unless he can somehow prove that he did none of this, he will not get his magic back ever again, as he abused it, she explained. Medi whistled. Good. He forgot that what goes around comes around, she said. Jack frowned. How is Danny doing? He asked nervously. Celestia smiled. He's been put into the Ponyville Hospital. Doctors say he'll be fine because he got there just in time. Little do they know that Danny will heal right up in perhaps a week or a week and a half. Flush and Reddy did a good job getting him there in good time. So, is that it? Ramdash asked incredulous. I mean, it just seems so... Well, it seemed weird to just go down after all of that. Well, we'll need your testimonies in court. So in a sense, no, not quite. But I won't suspect any more danger for now, Celestia said. She turned her head to a girl with a box, who walked up. He popped over the box and 5 glittering necklaces and 1 shining tiara. All the jewelry seemed to shine as the dim light of Celestia reflected off of the stone on them. 1 with a butterfly, 1 with an apple, 1 with balloons, 1 with an apple, 1 with balloons, 1 with a diamond shape, 1 with a lightning bolt, and 2 tiara stars. Every pony gasped. What are these? They're so beautiful, Jess asked. Rarity and Flutter began walking the cellar, back from Mrs. Pryor. Rarity smiled. Those, my dears, are in fact the elements of harmony. We got a letter from the princess after we put Danny into the hospital, that we were to be using the elements. But for what? She asked. Celestia smiled. They will reverse the spell and erase memories of all the humans. I do not believe they are ready yet for knowing there are intelligent life forms other than themselves. So to avoid any point here losing me on the event, all of you, the Fenton family, Sam and Tucker, shall stay here until D is done. The reason I'm having them use the elements is because the only reason Blue Blood's spell was so amplified was when it met twice inside of a modulator. That and erasing of minds takes more than just raw unicorn magic, she explained. But what about Flat? Jack asked, pulling out the Fenton thermos. The princess paused for a minute. I'll leave that up to you, Dr. Fenton. Jack was torn. As much as he wanted to keep Flat in the thermos and never let him go so he could not cause any more trouble, he knew that what had to be done. If Flat was to accept that the mayor could outright crush his existence yet again, he kept the thermos long step before he turned over to the 6 mayors. Do what has to be done, he said. You know what to do. The main 6 took the thermos and nodded politely. How are we gonna go about this? Jack asked. Go place him at the mayor's office. Let him out the thermos. Jack, you have strong legs. Give him a nice buck to the head. He should be out for long enough for you to be able to perform whatever you do with those things. Fair enough, Brady said. Thank you. Alright, the doctor said he wants to speak with you two at the hospital. We'll take care of this while you go take care of your son. The parents and Jess left. The ponies put on their elements, waved to the princess, and went to the portal. Celestia turned to Sam and Tucker. While they're taking care of business, the only thing we can do right now is wait for their return. After that, you can both go home. I'll personally reverse the spell of saying ponies for you and the others when you're about to leave. The two nodded. Tucker immediately pulled out his PD and began to play a game on it. Sam glanced at him, then Spike, who was staring at the floor. She nudged him, and Spike looked up. He sighed. I'm bored, he declared. I wish we could go on an epic adventure more often. Sam giggled, and Tucker paused his game. I'll show you game, Spike. Really? Cool. Spike ran out to go look at the game Tucker was playing. Sam smiled, then looked out to the portal. She knew everything was going to be alright. But her smile faltered. Giving way to important things in her mind, she knew she had to attend to the next day that seemed large yet small. The portal became a mere background item as she dissolved it into her thoughts.